Well, hello and welcome. I need to fix a couple things here. I thought I had everything set perfectly fine, but as it turns out, I do not. It's also not capturing the game. Now we're capturing. Is it just me or does it look a little stretched? Well, I guess we're just going to have to figure that out as it goes along. For whatever reason, I am hearing my own microphone, and it's really throwing me off. Oh my goodness, that is going to drive me crazy if I don't figure out how to turn that off. If I turn it down, no, that doesn't do anything. Whoa. Maybe we switch to this. That might work. Oh, okay. I think I know. I think I know why it was doing that now. Let me adjust my mic volume so I'm not blowing people's eardrums out. Wow. Oh. Are we getting an echo? Blowing people's eardrums out. Nope. Okay. I was a little concerned that I was giving an echo there. because of my settings, but it does not appear that that is the case. Okay. We should be good now. Let me actually pause the music instead of just having it turned down in the background. I don't hear the game at all. That is not what we wanted to do. What the heck? Oh, I bet you. I know why. I bet you it's playing through system, not game. Wow. I really started this one off a little, well, off, I guess. Okay. Now we can play with the audio settings and tell that its default is game. Game. Okay. Wow. And still don't hear anything. This is what I get for trying to be fancy with settings, huh? It should be loading again. Why are we not loading again? What is going on? There we go. Okay. Whew. And let's turn that down a bit. Okay. All right. Well, actually, hello now. As you can see, sorry, my OBS is being weird. Okay, as you can see, we're starting Trails of Cold Steel 3 today. I chose this one because our previous, oh, right, I forgot how to, do new save game data on this one. Okay, I know for a fact I have a game that was completed much more recently than 2022. What the heck? Anyway, yeah, so we never got to finish the series for this one because I lost all of the footage. So this is us being able to do that, but through stream. We're going to do it a little differently than we did in the stream, though. So we're going to get rid of levels, crafts, and brave orders. What? Oh, we can keep the regular crafts and brave orders. Ooh, that's a tough choice. You know what? Let's just not. I kind of want to keep the slot levels for the... We're going to go Nightmare difficulty, so maybe we should keep that at least. We'll not carry over Master Quartz levels. We won't carry over our Mira or Sepith. Items, yes. Story summary, yes. Notebook data, yes. Outfits, max spawning points. Yeah, let's go with that. Pretty excited to get into this in a more lore discussive way than the videos I was uploading. Wow, that took a minute to load there. I think the in-game audio is going to have to be balanced a bit.
Save me! I surrender. Just please.
How foolish.
Left wing, Block B intercepted. Now moving to our next area of attack.
Dead soldiers of a dead land, you have proven your pride. The pages are laid bare. It is up to us to pen their contents. Numerous foes approach. Though they aren't who we foresaw, their skills are still worthy of note. Now, we shall see if they are worthy of our final experiment as well.
Yes, my lord.
In the name of the Stahlritter, we shall vanquish these foes!
They'll learn what it means to fight us, and to come face to face with the strongest in Ouroboros.
Oh, look at that!
It's a white ion.
That's the successor of the Type Alpha that wiped out Guerrilla Fortress.
As far as I can tell, it doesn't seem like it's functional at the moment.
I say we break it down piece by piece. We can waste it before our precious little Ashen Chevalier even has to lift a finger.
What about...
Have you forgotten our role as the second team?
So what? If he's got everyone's attention already, we might as well. We've got an ace up our sleeve. Now's our chance to finally get a leg up on that Glory Hound.
Glory Hound? He probably put a lot of thought into this, you know. But it is true, he's always rushing off on his own to save the day. Ah, damn it! Now that I'm thinking about it, it really pisses me off!
I do agree to some extent.
I think he's doing a pretty good job, all things considered.
That's just what a real man is like. He tries to be strict, but melts into being oh so sweet. He'll spend hours caring for you before sparing a second for himself. Someone as dashing yet kind as him would make any girl's heart flutter.
What? Speak for yourself!
A player as clueless as him is the worst kind.
Yes. Very well put.
Harsh words, but he does bring it on himself.
Again?
They sure like to be flashy.
The intervals are getting shorter.
The battle must be reaching its climax.
Time is of the essence.
Okay. Class 7, let's move out!
Class 7? Alright. So, two things to do real quick here. One, oh wow. It's balance this out just a little bit more. I want to hear the music, but I want to hear other things over the music as well. That's probably pretty good. Oh, we can change the difficulty mid-game? Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know you could do that. That's pretty cool. Okay. I don't think we need to worry about brightness. This is not as, like, visually dark of a game as Return to Moria. And I actually think there is an echo. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna... Yeah, okay.
Yeah!
I had the microphone coming through as two different sources in OBS because of the settings that I tweaked. So I fixed that, hopefully. It's kind of hard to tell. I'm not listening to myself because being able to hear my own voice kind of throws me off. I could make it so I hear my own voice, but then I start getting all laggy and weird because I'm like listening to myself too much, or you know, whatever. Anyway, let's get right into this. I don't like talking through the actual cutscenes because it's like when they're actually voiced, I want to hear the actual voice act.
I won't go easy.
An opening. There.
It's mine.
This is probably
My
going to
turn.
be a little brutal. I have never played this game on Nightmare difficulty without
It's
having
mine.
the characters max level.
I got this.
So this will definitely be interesting. He did
Here
like
I go.
no damage. What the heck?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that thing does that.
I'm
And
going.
if that confuses people, we are going to be in a lot of trouble.
Nope.
Okay, that's that one.
My
taken
turn.
out.
My turn.
I'm also not using a guide this time.
Here I go.
This game does not... It doesn't matter how many side quests you complete in this one.
Let's go.
For story events. So if I end up missing one, which I don't
It's
think
my
I
turn.
will, but if I do, it's not going to be the
Now's
end
our
of the world.
chance.
It's mine. My turn. Yeah.
Let's go.
Here I go. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Hopefully, we can take this guy down
my
without
turn.
everyone getting knocked out.
My turn. Yeah.
It's my
Ooh,
turn.
that's not good. We're gonna use an impede.
Take this.
I got this.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Very well. Ha!
The break gives us the stun effect,
It's down.
which is
It's
very
mine.
helpful. Twice.
Yeah, we did it.
Indeed. Good work.
Indeed. Yeah, so this is gonna be kind of tough. Ooh, we need to... Oh, we can't use any skills outside of... Oh, that's rough. I can't heal before we start this next battle. Ooh. No. I'm trying to get the drop on it. Yep, turn your back. Let me sneak up on you.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
They're in disarray.
That'll give us slight advantage. I really need to get better with using grave orders
Sledgehammer.
in these games. They are very helpful, and I'm just not good at using them. Okay, we can't get all of them with this, but we can get most of them.
Strike! It's down. Yuna!
I got it. Ha!
I got this.
Part of the reason I'm not carrying over the
It's my turn!
character levels this time around is because I actually want a little bit of a
You
challenge.
can't escape! Fire! Our
These
chance!
turn-based combat
I got
rounds
it.
have a lot of strategy involved in them.
Let's go.
Unless you're max level and your characters just do
Now,
insane
let's
amounts of
continue
damage
onward.
and you can just one-hit everything. I feel like that would just be a little less entertaining if I'm just destroying everything with one hit. Kirk's still hurting. We really need to remember to heal him. Oh my goodness. These guys, if I remember correctly, are kind of tough. Come on, turn around, dude. Maybe sneak up behind. There we go. Oh no.
Let's start the battle!
Couldn't quite sneak up on him. I don't want to use all of my CP, but
You're mine!
I also don't want to have anyone knocked out.
Keep it up!
It's my turn!
Okay. Do we have any healing arcs? We do.
Arcus activate!
Let's go.
Ooh, Ash needs to be healed as well.
Eight's down.
It's mine!
Ooh, Ash really needs to be healed.
Thank you.
Ooh, crap.
For real?
It's my turn!
Oops. Cures ailments, restores HP, cures burn. Darn. Do we have an item we can use on him? Reviving Balm. I don't know how many hit points he has. Probably want to use this one on him. Oh, we can't. Oh no. We're just gonna have to use her turn to move closer. Oof.
Very well.
What does he have? Yeah, he doesn't have anything that cures either. I guess we'll just do an attack.
There.
It's mine!
Farm brave points.
Yes! We need to fall back!
No, we don't. That's not what I meant to do. Item. Great. Celestial Balm on Ash.
Thanks.
Okay, that got him almost full health.
Here I go!
Oh goodness. Yeah, we're gonna
You
need
can't
to use
escape!
crafts.
Fire! Our chance!
That did pretty good.
It's mine.
Wow, that did
My
a lot
turn.
of damage. Poor Kurt. Can we get all three? No, we can't. Let's just get two of them. Good enough.
There.
It's mine!
Okay, that gives us max brave points for going into the boss fight. Oh, we got
It's
someone
my turn.
confused. Oh, I don't like this.
Azure Wings, shoot!
This. Ooh.
Very well.
Oh, this is not looking good. Oh, goodness. Okay, what orders do we have? We got break damage, delay, absolute reflect. It's gonna take all of our, Okay, here's a question. If two things have absolute effect or reflect on each other, and one attacks the other, does the reflection of the attack get reflected by the person that did the attack? Or is it just nullified, or does the game just not calculate that second reflect? If that makes any sense. We could bring Altina in. Don't know what she really has that would help us, though. Can't use any arts right now. I'm just gonna heal her. Because when someone gets knocked out,
Thanks for the help.
they
It's my
lose
turn.
all of their CP, which means they can't do any crafts. Oh no!
For real. That was foolish.
Yes.
Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Whew. We are super failing right now.
Thanks.
I'm going.
Super failing right now. We're just gonna have to do one of those.
Thank you.
We're already gonna get. Oh, okay,
All
that guy
right.
got destroyed. Alright, that's good. Ah, we can't get both with that. What about Brave? Ooh, we can with Brave Smash. Did that get both of them?
Okay,
It did.
let's
Nice,
keep moving.
okay. Wow. Combat's gonna take a heck of a lot more focus on my end. At least we can heal everybody now. Unfortunately, resting doesn't recover ability points or craft points. And we still can't use any items or anything. Alright, well. It is what it is. We'll just have to deal with it.
They're huge.
Cutting-edge machines employed by the Stahlritter.
One thing after another. What kind of circus is this?
An extravagant one with a high price for admission.
Class 7, our goal is to eliminate these targets.
Fire up those combat links. We got work to do.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah!
Watch out. This is a tough one.
And... Ooh.
Weak!
Does so much damage
Very
right
well.
out the bat. Because we got another boss fight immediately after this. If we do this, we can do... Yeah, let's do this.
Breakthrough! Sledgehammer!
If we
My
can
turn.
break these guys for really any amount of time,
Strike!
it's going to make them a lot easier
It's my
to
turn.
fight. Nice.
Our chance!
Let's rush them.
I got it.
I'm going.
Nice. Okay, that's good.
Now's our
That's
chance.
exactly what we wanted.
It's mine! My turn. Huh. It's down!
Keep it up.
My turn. Ha! There!
It's mine!
I got this.
Okay. Another order.
Breakthrough! Sledgehammer!
Sure. Ja! Yeah!
Pretty good.
Keep it up. It's my turn.
She has the... Oh, she can only do one of them though. Oh no. she
Azure
does have that
wings,
one.
shoot! Let's go!
All right, let's get everybody on it.
Got it!
I got it. Let's go.
Nice. Okay. Whew. Okay, this boss fight's
It's my
actually
turn.
going pretty well.
Our chance!
It's mine.
My turn.
His break is about to lift, though.
It's down.
Keep it up!
Let's go.
Ooh, and he's gonna get an attack.
Breakthrough! Sledgehammer!
Let's go. Strike!
That did almost no damage. No, that didn't
I'm
do anywhere
going.
near as much damage as I expected it would.
Azure wings, shoot!
It's my turn! Smash! Wide open!
It's mine.
Nice.
I got this.
Ooh, 3 day brave points up. All right,
Yeah!
that's gonna put us at
Keep it up.
5 going into the next boss fight.
Very well.
If we can just ride this guy out.
It's down.
It's mine!
Nice.
Yeah! We did it!
Indeed. Good work.
Not gonna lie, I did not expect that to go that smoothly.
Crap!
They can self-destruct.
Stand back! Clown Soleus!
Thanks. That was a close one.
Oh, hello. I wasn't paying attention to the chat.
Thanks, Allie. And Sammy, too.
You're welcome. However, the name's Sammy. I was hoping we would have a minute to ourselves.
Nah, we're too popular.
So you sensed us coming.
The Stall Ritter.
The stout and the sharp.
Hello. We meet again, children of Class 7. I didn't think you'd make it all this way on your own.
Do you intend to overcome certain death without the Ashen Chevalier?
This is probably really confusing to come into without any prior knowledge of the previous games.
Cute. Now cut the shit.
It'll all make mostly sense, eventually.
We know how much stronger than us you are, but we refuse to stand by as you do your bidding.
I respect that fire. I will give you my utmost in battle.
You'll do as a delectable appetizer before the main course.
Now, show me your strength.
Can you fledglings handle this?
It's even more confusing because
Very well.
this intro for this game is
Breakthrough! Sledgehammer!
like halfway through the gameplay.
Very well.
So this is this happens like weeks from when the game actually starts. Pushes power past human limits. Don't think we want to do that. Blind. If we can delay them, that'll be helpful.
Strike! My turn.
Probably not going to be able to get them,
Fine.
get them taken care of before they knock our entire party out, but we'll try.
Here I go!
Yeah, we're doing like no
I'm
damage
going.
to them. This is
Don't
not
look
fun.
at me like that. Pow! Let's go!
Oh, I missed it. Whoops. Ooh, this one's gonna do some damage. Ooh. Oh, this
My
one's gonna
turn.
hurt too. Oh. This is gonna suck. Oh, that's not gonna... I shouldn't have done that one. I forgot it has a delay.
There! Yeah! I let my guard down.
Yeah.
Well, at least I can heal one of them. Oh, I should have brought Altina into this one.
There! Yeah!
My turn.
Okay, let's give her a Celestial.
Thanks for the help.
Okay, that puts her down at the bottom.
All right.
Give ourselves another order.
All right.
And... let's do... Oof. We can only get one of them.
Take this! Wide open! Kurt!
I got it.
Oh, nice. Okay.
My
Okay,
turn.
and that gets her to focus on us. Nice. Okay, okay. We're doing all right now. He's got his Unbound Rage going. Oh, I can get both of them.
You're mine! Yeah!
Keep it up!
Let's go.
And Kurt, can we use his S-Craft? We can!
Behold, the dual blades of Vander. Now! I'll end it. Ha! Ragnar, strike!
No! It's my turn.
Okay, we got both of them. Okay. So we're gonna swap her for Altina.
I'll leave it to you. I'll handle it.
Altina has this awesome ability that allows us to put reflect on everyone. Oh, it's gonna be in here. Adamantine shield, I think. Yeah, adamantine shield. We cannot get everybody with it though. We can only get 2 at most. It's
Charging.
probably our best bet.
Yeah!
Oh, and one of them's already gonna get unstunned.
Here I go!
Whew.
Break through! Sledgehammer! Here I go! Take this! Wide open!
It's mine.
Oh,
The
this
true
one's
battle
gonna hurt.
begins now. I am the stout, breaker of foes.
My turn.
We'll do another rumbling smash. Oh, we have S-Craft. Why am I not using S-Crafts?
Yeah!
I'll assist. Gaze
Oh,
into
no.
the evil eye!
Okay, so she just used a
My
buff.
shield.
She's doing a shield. That's
Now.
gonna suck. Okay. Ooh, yes. Let's do
Let's
that
go. Ebon Crest. My turn.
one. Okay, so Ebon Crest is going to do an absolute reflect on all
I'll
of
support.
us, so
Argent
we
heal.
can reflect
Thanks.
one attack,
It's my turn!
which might just help us survive the next attack from one of these two,
Let's finish this!
Yes!
or both of them at
How's
once.
this?
Nice. That barely does any damage to them whatsoever. Ooh, okay, so we can impede. Yes, we can.
There!
Oh, she has her guard. I forgot about that.
Heavy divider!
We still have guard too, though. Nice.
My turn.
Oh, this is going a little better than I thought it would. Do we have... There's an item in this game that will give us brave points, but I don't think we have any of those. Okay. Can we still get both of them? We cannot. Which one of them is looking more hurt?
You're mine! Yeah!
I'll assist. My turn. Now, transform. Sync complete. Go, Arcadius gear. Ready, launch. Brionac, open fire. Exterminating target. Ha! Ah!
That was bright. Oh, we still have guard up. Nice. Oh, this one's gonna hurt though.
It's my turn!
Can we... We cannot get both of them.
Take this!
Very well.
Oh, and he is out of... points. Draft points.
Breakthrough! Sledgehammer!
My turn.
I got
Art,
this.
I guess?
Hey, you! Rest in peace! Yeah!
I'll assist. There! Axel Arrow!
Ah, did she just heal her?
Here I go!
Ooh, she's out of points as well. Oh, man. Balance down. What do we have for support? Oh, she can do adamantine shield as well. Okay.
Huh.
My shield!
I wish
My
she'd
turn.
stop using a shield. It's only fair if I get to use the shield. Oh, we can't hit both of them with that.
Arcus activate.
Sure. Hey, you! Rest in peace! Yeah!
I'll assist.
Very well.
I do not think I'm going to be able to get both of them before they get us. He doesn't have that much. Just go for a normal attack. Oh, I should have attacked the one that's stunned. That would have made way more sense. Ooh.
Very well, but this is not yet over.
This is nothing. Huh!
Heal.
Here I go!
I think we'll try this
Strike!
one out.
Windblade formation!
It's
Make
my
us
turn!
70% faster, which should hopefully mean that these two don't get... Oh, she healed a lot. Which should hopefully mean that these two don't get as many turns. And we are still out of craft points.
Yeah! Here I go!
Still out of craft points.
Let's go!
He can use his impede though.
There! My turn!
Ooh, he doesn't have much. We'll do that.
Fine.
Now,
This is taking way more brain power than I thought it would. We could do another swap.
Switch. Leave it to me.
She has almost no health and she has almost no craft points. That was a useless swap.
Huh?
All right!
Ooh, okay, that's a good one.
Take this!
My turn!
I think we just need to focus on taking one of them down.
How's this?
That hurt.
There!
My turn!
How many... We could do another Unbound Rage. Which will give us... Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Fine. Very well.
And they do a lot of damage. We get both of them. Oh, we can.
Strike!
It's my turn!
Well, we just gotta get one of them down, and then the other one will be a lot easier to fight. Ooh,
I
nice
got
miss.
this.
Okay, I thought that was supposed to give him more... It is. So why didn't he get more CP when we did that? What the heck?
Yeah!
It's my turn.
Swap
I'll leave it to
again.
you. I'll handle it. Yeah.
Let's go!
Blade, blade dance, spring blade.
Strike!
That
It's
should
down.
get her down.
It's mine!
Oh, we only had to get one of them down. Okay.
What fun.
Indeed. They have quite a bite to them.
They're acting like we're nothing to them. It's better to assume they're conserving their energy.
Why the hell are you two playing around? Stop wasting time before our main enemy shows up.
You're here early.
And so ends our fun.
That's the head knight of the Stahlritter.
Duvalie the Swift. She'll be trouble.
She may be kind of a ditz, but she's fast.
Who are you calling a ditz? Cocky little hatchling. Ines, Anea! We'll put a stop to them with our Radiant Star Formation!
Very well.
Don't hate us for what's about to happen.
It's just like before. That the best you got?
Whoops. I didn't mean to skip it that quickly.
Prepare for...
Not so fast.
Ah! Goodness!
Sooner than we expected.
Oh, guys, is
We
such
made
a
it.
badass in this game.
Excuse us. Oh. How am I not surprised?
Told you. Glory Hound.
Instructor.
Why are you here? Weren't you supposed to be in the left wing?
The paths meet up here, so we decided to see how things were going for you.
Seeing all the paths firsthand, I understand why they call this fortress impregnable.
Leave them to us. We're almost there. See you again at the tower. Yes, instructor.
Thank you.
Fine. Just be careful.
Charging headfirst into your graves, are you? Don't say I didn't warn you.
I mean, by this
If
point
you're
in the series,
insistent on challenging
we've
our
defeated
lord,
her
I will
multiple
cut you
times.
down right here and now.
So I don't know why she's
To
all
arms,
cocky.
Class 7, Ashen Chevalier!
And we're gonna have to skip that because the singing makes YouTube hit copyright. So and I don't want that. And now we get into 3 months earlier. Kind of a long cutscene though.
The next stop is Leaves. Leaves. We will be stopped for...
Valimar, the Ashen Knight.
Have we nearly arrived?
And man, does he sound way less robot-like than in the previous game.
Yeah.
Sorry you had to be cooped up in Corellia Fortress this past month. And I'm sure this isn't exactly a first-class cabin either.
Didn't, what does he mean, Corellia Fortress? Didn't it get destroyed in the last one? We're gonna do a quick Google search here. Did Corellia Fortress get rebuilt after Trails of Cold Steel 2? Post-war reconstruction, subsequent annexation of... Okay, I'm tracking. So, yeah, there's a lot of time that passed between the last game and this one. So, after anyone that's played or seen the previous two games, after Erebonia's civil war and the immediate following annexation of Crossbell, they rebuilt Corellia Fortress at that point.
Not to worry. This is something that needed to be done. While resting, the drain on my energy. Besides, if it will reduce the burdens you shoulder, I am more than happy to comply.
Really gotta stop accidentally bumping the mouse.
You know, I'd think there was a human in there if I didn't already know that was you talking. Thanks, Velimar.
You are welcome.
Is this it? Aha, sure is.
And my, are these two familiar looking? Actually way more familiar looking when you've played the remake of the Trails in the Sky. They look a little bit older, but in the remake their full 3D models look so good.
For crying out loud. I don't know what all the fuss is about. Do they really need us to supervise unloading this junk?
Huh?
Picture that going through a landing port.
Wow.
I'd heard about them, but seeing one up close is wild.
Wonder what they're doing here.
A 7 ards tall humanoid weapon. Panzer Soldats or something, yeah?
No, I don't think so. Oh, this is the Ashen Knight, isn't it?
Get out of here.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I wouldn't have expected a civilian to know that, much less someone from outside Erebonia.
Let's just say I'm a little interested in things like this.
A little? Your whole family goes nuts for this kind of stuff. But how'd you know we're not from around here?
You have just the tiniest sliver of an accent.
That's actually a weird comment. I might be forgetting some really tiny detail somewhere in one of the games, but I don't think I ever remember them saying at any point that they speak different languages in different countries. I'm pretty sure everyone speaks the same language, which kinda begs the question of what does he mean by accent? I mean, I guess in really big countries, you do have accents and like dialects and stuff like that. Well, even in smaller countries too. So I guess it's not that far out there for them to have an accent, even though they're from, even if they're speaking the same language. So yeah, maybe it's not as weird as I was thinking it was.
I'm guessing you're from somewhere down south? Liberal, maybe?
Is it that easy to tell?
Bingo. So what? That makes you the Ashen Chevalier?
Yeah, I'm surprised you knew that too.
Schwarzer, are you back here? We'll be arriving in 5 minutes.
All set. I'm good to go whenever.
Sorry for holding you up. We gotta get ready ourselves.
That's right. Thanks for talking with us.
Who are those two? They didn't appear to be your everyday civilians.
They're from Liberl. I guess they're getting off soon, too. Something tells me I'll be seeing more of them at my new job.
Oh, is that so? I admit, I have heard the rumors.
I'm still hoping Ring becomes a bracer at some point in the series.
Now arriving at Leave Station. Leave Station. We will be stopped for 10 minutes to unload cargo.
They did a good job in this whole scene.
It would appear little has changed. The Ashen Knight is as beloved by the masses as ever.
Yeah, they did a good job in this whole scene making the Ashen Knight look famous. Like you've got this whole what do you call it? Platform of the train station is blocked off. So regular civilians can't access it, and then you also have people up on top of the stairs there in the area that's not blocked off, all looking at the Ashen Knight like, oh my god, it's the Ashen Knight, and all excited about it and everything. It really does a decent job right off the bat telling you that Reen is famous. Like they're saying it throughout the dialogue, but they're also showing you it with people recognizing him when he was walking through the train, as well as these people back there recognizing the Ashen Knight from the newspapers. It's a really good subtle detail that you don't necessarily like register while you're playing, but it makes everything feel more what's the word? Organic. Man, that's a good word for it.
Well, I tried to lay low this past year. I've turned down all the interview requests I've been bombarded with.
It's little wonder then. For a young hero like yourself, such actions only serve to grant you an irresistible air of mystery. The rumors of your role in the Northern War have, by this point, far outstripped the truth.
The Northern War. So, I did talk about this a little bit during the videos that I was recording, and we'll definitely get more into it as this game progresses, and I think the next game will actually show a little bit of what happened too. But the Northern War was pretty traumatic for Reen. So for one, he was still a student at the time. He was still like 16 or 17, something like that, when he was basically forced to participate in the annexation of Crossbell, where he took a role of basically kind of helping out the Bracers in trying to save as many non-involved people as possible during the conflict. You see in the end of the last game, kind of the post-game, there's this whole like post-game dungeon where you're playing other characters and there's a couple cutscenes and everything. Reen's combat role was basically showing the Republic of Calvard that they don't currently stand a chance against the Empire, and they really need to just back off and retreat if they don't want to have casualties. So in the Northern War, which is being referenced right here, it takes place a little bit later, but I'm pretty sure, not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure he was still in school during the Northern War. No, he was, yeah. I'm pretty sure the anime confirms that. And the Northern War was a lot worse than Crossbell when it comes to innocent casualties. And everything that was going on in that war caused Reen to kind of lose control, which is the theme of this game, as we'll see when we get to the end of it. But yeah, that whole conflict, especially the ending of that conflict, weighs a lot on him. And he definitely carries some serious PTSD around right now. And it's not just that, like typical military people, not everyone in the military, but a lot of military people, you interact with them, you call them, heroes, or thank you for their service, or all of that stuff, and it feels weird because it's like either they didn't do much, or like from their perspective they were just doing their job, they were just following orders. If they had the choice to have not been in combat overseas, most of them would have chosen not to be in combat overseas. So it's kind of like they did that, they went over there, they fought for us, all that, but at the same time they themselves don't really see themselves as heroes. But in Reen's case, he sees himself right now as the opposite of a hero. He sees himself as somebody who took place, what was a part of these horrible things that the Empire did, and in the best case was negligent in stopping any of it, powerless to stop any of it, and at the worst case lost control. And they don't go into super details about it, like heavy details about it, but like he potentially caused casualties during the Northern War. So yeah, it's not just that he doesn't like being called a hero because he was just doing his job or whatever. It's he doesn't like being called a hero because he does not think he's a hero. He thinks he's not exactly evil, but like he sees himself as kind of the opposite. I don't know how better to word that, so hopefully that makes sense.
My apologies. That was a regrettable slip of the tongue.
No, it's all right. It's just something I'll have to deal with. Thank you, Patrick. For the last 2 years, you've helped me out more times than I can count.
Well, that was sudden. I have simply been performing my duty as a member of the glorious Class 1. Of course I could spare some consideration for a hapless classmate with barely enough attendance to graduate.
For anyone that doesn't know the previous games, the quick reference there of him being a member of Class 1, Reen was a member of Class 7, Patrick was a member of Class 1. Reen was basically the de facto leader of Class 7. Patrick was kind of the de facto leader of Class 7. They were, or Class 1. So Class 7, let me backtrack. The way that Thor's Military Academy worked was, I think it was classes 1 through 3 were nobility only. And then classes 4, 5, and 6 were commoners only. So there was always this, literal class divide there. And Class 7 was an experimental class at the time that was comprised of both nobles and commoners. Reen himself is a noble and was hiding that fact from people, and Class 7 was completely outpacing everyone, even though Class 1 was pretty much always leading in test scores and like all of that stuff. Then these new Class 7 kids come around with commoners in it and completely dethrone Class 1, essentially. So there's a very strong rivalry between those two classes, but by kind of the end of the original Class 7's time in school, they had sorted out their difficulties, figured out that each other aren't really that bad, and became pretty close. In addition to that, Patrick was a complete jerk back then, but after all this stuff happened, and especially in between the last game and this game, he and Reen got really close. Like, basically, Patrick would have essentially been Reen's best friend during that period of time, in class at least. So yeah, a little bit of history there if you haven't seen those previous games.
One who has unreasonable tasks thrust upon him on a near daily basis, yet somehow manages to triumph regardless.
And you said I was sudden. You're serving as the deputy of the Marquis's family in Ordis now, right? I'm sure that's no walk in the park either, but I know you'll give it everything you've got.
But of course, there's no way I can allow us to fall behind House Alberea. I recommend you do the same for whatever may come at your unique new workplace. And seeing as she is not so terribly far, do be sure to keep in touch with Lady Elise. Perhaps you might even put in a good word?
Thanks again for all your help, Patrick. But that's an entirely different matter.
So, Elise is Reen's younger sister. Being Japan, they have a little bit of, well, what is it? Syscon. I cannot remember what, like, the whole thing of that is, but anyway, there are some subtle romance options throughout the games between Reen and his sister, but they're not canonical. Basically, the canonical relationship between them is that Reen is just very protective of his younger sister. And Patrick's not exactly the type of guy that he would want with his younger sister. So, yeah, that's what that is. So, Reen's a little overprotective of his sister. So that's why he's acting the way he is. That's not what I meant.
Take care. Hope to see you again soon.
Indeed. Oh yes, it nearly slipped my mind. About that pledge Class 7 made 1 year ago. I hope to see it come to fruition.
Oh.
We'll see what he means by that later on in the game. And that'll be a kind of a constantly referenced thing until closer to the end of the game, when we'll kind of get what it's all about.
Yeah, I hope so too.
And that is the end of the prologue, I think. Maybe no, it's not the end of the prologue. Never mind. That's basically the start of the prologue. The prologue is kind of short, but there's like the intro and then there's the prologue. It's weird.
Well, here I am.
really love Falcom's music in these games too. There's like, they're so much more.
I've never
than
been to the
just-
suburbs west of Heimdall before.
so much more than just background tracks. It's really quite good. Also, if you play the Trails in the Sky games, you'll understand the backstory of this town a lot better. I'll probably explain it a little bit more later on, but there's this town itself references all the way back to the first game in the series.
Almost reminds me of Trista. There are even lino flowers blooming here.
Class 7.
Trista. And the Academy. I wonder how everyone who's still there is doing. And how Principal Van Dyke is after he returned to active duty. I never would have dreamed something like that would happen. That must be it there. I can tell it's brand new even from here. They said they'd take Valimar to the hangar on site.
Reen?
Huh?
It really is you, Rain. Wow, the magazines don't do you justice. You look so mature now. Did you get taller too? I almost didn't recognize you.
Toa?
Oh, did you not recognize me either? I definitely haven't gotten taller, but I'm hoping my new work uniform adds some womanly charm. Or maybe shows that my figure's filled out a little bit more.
Hold on. It's just, well, we haven't seen each other in a while, and I could never get a hold of you. Then you just show up out of nowhere, dressed for work, in the same town I'm about to start work? I never imagined we'd end up working at the same place.
Sorry, I didn't mean to surprise you. I thought you already knew.
Well, a lot happened before graduation. And after it. I'm sure you've heard all about it.
Of course. It was actually one of the reasons I decided to come here. But it sure was a nice surprise to hear you'd be joining me.
Same for me.
Well, anyway, congratulations on graduating, Rain. I'm sure there are plenty of other people who want to say that to you. But I figured I'd do it before anyone else.
Thanks, Toa.
I think they clarify a little bit later on, but during his time in school, for him to have, taken place in these different wars, he was basically doing special operations missions while he was in school, which took him away from school, which made him fall behind in classes, so he had to do like an extra, I think just an extra year. So it took him longer to graduate than it really should have, because his father, who we will get into that can of worms later on, was basically forcing him to participate in these things that he didn't want to be a part of. So yeah.
Wait, do you want something more professional, like Ms. Herschel now?
Don't worry about it. Toa is just fine. Remember what I said when we first met? There's no need for formalities with me. Miss Herschel is awfully tempting, though.
She hasn't changed a bit. So, Toa, you've been here a little while now, right? What's our new workplace like?
Well, I'm sure they told you a bunch of different things when you accepted your position. But I think this job is going to turn out to be a lot more difficult than you expect.
Will it? I've been mentally preparing myself for the worst. I just hope I'm ready. Have you already met all of our colleagues?
Yeah, we've all met. You're the last to arrive. I'll introduce you to them. But brace yourself, okay?
I feel like the butterflies in my stomach have turned into stampeding rhinociders.
It's okay. I'm in the same boat as you. Let's work together as fellow graduates of Thors and get through this.
Roger that. Oh, we're here.
Thors Military Academy Branch Campus.
The color's different, but it's nice they kept the horned lion crest.
Historically, the Thors Military Academy in Trista was the only Thors Military Academy. So not only is this a new branch campus, it's also the first and only branch campus.
This is the main entrance to our new workplace. Welcome, Reen, to the newly established Thors Military Academy branch campus in Leaves.
I think they basically took the concept of Class 7 and created an entire branch campus with that concept, is kind of the idea I've gotten from it. They don't explicitly say that, but it seems like that's what its goal was.
Reen Schwarzer, welcome. I am Michael Irving of the Railway Military Police. Branch campus though it may be, I will do my utmost to serve as chief instructor.
Well, well, lucky me. Didn't expect to run into such a celeb at a place like this. Name's Randolph Orlando. Got transferred here from the Imperial Army Crossbell Unit. I've been hearing your name all over lately. Pleasure to finally meet the man himself.
So, he is from the group of people that were basically protecting Crossbell, and Reen is the one largely accredited with the annexation of Crossbell. So there's not like instant antagonization between the two. It's more that Randolph being from Crossbell makes Reen basically feel bad. So yeah, because Reen kind of also blames himself for a lot of that stuff. So, and the assumption is also that everybody else blames him for all of that stuff. So that's that dynamic that's going on there.
Reen.
I'm Reen Schwarzer. Just a rookie who recently graduated from Thor's main campus. Pleased to meet you, Major Irving, First Lieutenant Orlando.
Likewise. It's an honor to be able to work with the famous Ashen Chevalier. But keep in mind, we're not looking for heroics from Divine Knights here. We're only interested in your aptitude as an instructor.
Understood. He's from the Railway Military Police. I certainly didn't expect to find a ranking officer like him working here. Not to mention...
That look tells me you know a bit about my sordid backstory. Been peeking through the intelligence division's files, I take it.
Yes, I can't deny it. From what I could tell, it was a pretty complicated situation that sent you here.
Not as complicated as yours, I'm sure.
Anyway, all of us instructors are here now. Major, Instructor Randolph, I'm looking forward to working with you.
Indeed. I'm curious to see what you'll bring here. Especially after you turn down a position with us. I've been curious as to why.
Oh yeah, so two things. One about Randolph and Reen again. Randolph's a member of the Special Support Section, which is the basically main characters of the Crossbell arc, which is the arc that takes place right before this Cold Steel arc. And when Reen was taking part in the annexation of Crossbell, he directly fought members of the Special Support Section. Not Randy. He didn't fight Randy directly, but basically he fought Randy's boss and like best friend or something like that. So yeah, it's a little complicated. And then the other thing is Toa. She was like top of her top of the entire school. Basically perfect student. Everybody thought she was going to go places, and she spent basically this entire time seeming unsure of what she wants to do. So she's been turning down a lot of really good job offers, and being kind of wishy-washy on what field she wants to go in up till this point.
So you knew about that?
Oh, that's so? You must be better than you look for the RMP to roll out the red carpet. I heard you graduated early. What are you, like 17 or something?
Actually, I'm 21.
What? Nuh-uh. You're seriously only 3 years younger than me?
4 instructors. That's about what I was expecting, honestly. Are we going to teach the entire curriculum among us, though?
Correct. There aren't many students, but it will still require great work on our part. Training, lectures, all manner of miscellaneous tasks. We will, however, receive assistance from the special advisor and the principal.
We have a special advisor? And what's our principal like?
Well, let's just say that out of all the people in this great big empire, I never thought I'd meet someone quite as intense as our principal.
Really?
Try not to be too shocked, okay? You've actually met her before, Reen.
Thank you for waiting.
Ah. Speak of the devil.
Thank you for coming.
Another thing to chime in with here. This lady was basically actually not basically, she was the military leader. She was the general in charge of both the annexation of Crossbell as well as the Northern War, which resulted in the annexation of Northumbria. So she just so happens to be one of the people that Reen was kind of at odds with, because he was fighting in both wars. He was fighting against essentially both sides as he was trying to keep civilian casualties down, even though he was technically on her side and technically a subordinate of hers. He didn't like fight against the Imperial Army, but he definitely disagreed with a lot of stuff that they're doing and the tactics and really even their involvement in anything to begin with. He doesn't blame them for it because they were just following orders as well, but that's kind of a brief history of what's going on between them.
Whatever is that slack-jawed expression for?
Oh, but he did, if you haven't played the previous two games, he did fight directly against her during the Erebonian Civil War, because she was the leader of the group that Reem's group was basically fighting against.
I believe we met during the Civil War. Or have you already forgotten my face? Not that I give a whit either way.
No, of course not. It's good to see you again, Professor Schmidt. I've always appreciated how you helped me with Valamar's Tachi.
As I said before, save it. Though my title is Special Advisor, I plan to focus only on my research. Do endeavor to make yourself useful to me, Schwarzer. Or should I say, Ashen Awakener.
He was one of Professor Epstein's disciples, right? Or maybe not. We sure he ain't some faker?
No, he's the real deal.
I never imagined I would meet you here.
Yeah. Sorry about that. My keys on my keyboard are so sensitive. If I rest my hand on it, sometimes I accidentally hit a button. And I really need to just get in the habit of not resting my hand on the keyboard.
Oh, it's been about half a year, hasn't it, Schwarzer? Well, since we've all gathered, allow me to say a few words about myself.
Aurelia Le Guin.
During the Civil War, I was the general of the defeated Noble Alliance. I then oversaw the Northern War, resulting in the annexation of Northumbria. But you may think of me as Aurelia Le Guin, principal of Thor's branch campus.
Reen.
All that packed into one woman. Guess it's not so crazy for you to be here after all, eh, Major?
Principal Le Guin, it's time. Shall we proceed?
Yes, let's begin. Herschel, gather up our fledglings and bring them to the grounds.
Yes, ma'am. I'll see you soon, Reen.
Bah.
Alrighty, let's see what kind of guys and gals we got.
Schwarzer, see to it you aren't late.
Late? To what?
To our entrance ceremony, of course.
What? I had no idea.
That would be because we set the date and time without telling you.
I don't understand why on that. Like, I cannot think of any reason why they would feel the need to, like, surprise Reen with the entrance ceremony. Like, they expected him to back out of it or something like that. That's not really how Reen operates. So I don't understand that part of this.
You'll even be meeting your fledglings there. Exciting, no? Show them what it means to be the Ashen Chevalier.
It's starting to seem like the rumors about this place being difficult or an exaggerations. All right then, I should probably put these on.
It's just so weird. I don't know why they would hold that back from him. It's not like he would have ditched it had he known that this was the entrance ceremony. I mean, the only thing I can think of is, like, would he have... Are they trying to imply that he would have, like, delayed his arrival until after the entrance ceremony? Like, Reen just strikes me as more responsible than that.
That woman.
Isn't she the Golden Rakshasa?
And that black-haired guy!
Whoa! He's super famous! Huh, it's him.
Seriously?
Oh dear. How unexpected.
The Ashen Chevalier.
No way.
What?
That girl is...
Attention! I will have silence! We will now begin the entrance ceremony for Thor's Military Academy's branch campus. The opening speeches will be omitted. We will begin by announcing class assignments. First, Class 8, Combat Tactics. The instructor is Randolph Orlando.
Right. Step forward when I call your name. Jessica, Wayne, Sydney, Maya, Ash, Freddy, Gustav, and Leonora. You 8.
Next, Class 9, Military Finance. The instructor is Toa Herschel.
I'll call out names now. Sandy, Kyrie, Tita, Louise, Tatiana, Valerie, Muse, Pablo, and Stark. There are 9 of you in total.
Class 8 and Class 9. Combat Tactics and Military Finance. Then the ones left over are...
Silence! We will now have a word from our principal. Principal, if you would.
I am Aurelia Le Guin, principal of the branch campus. As some of you are new to Erebonia, not all of you may be familiar with my name. That, however, is of little concern to me. A few of you may have noticed already, but I'll spell it out for the rest. This school is a trash bin. Thor's main campus will be welcoming the Crown Prince this year. As such, it will go through heavy reform. This campus is a place they can toss aside those deemed too troublesome, or those with problematic backgrounds.
So, as I'd mentioned before, I think the purpose of the branch campus was to take the model of Class 7 that Prince Olivert created and turn it into an entire school instead of just a single class within the school. But I'm pretty sure that Gileath Osborne, who just happens to be Reen's biological father, essentially hijacked the branch campus from Prince Olivert, and adjusted it, as Principal Aurelia has just put it, as a trash bin that he could filter all of the people that he himself would consider to be a problem from the branch campus. By that, I think the people that would influence Prince Cedric, who is attending Thor's Military Academy this year, in a way that Osborne does not want him influenced. I think that's what happened here.
Just like that, all of you, our instructors, and even myself, are here because we have been tossed aside.
Hey now.
No, Principal Le Guin, that is far too...
However, there is a saying, be ever vigilant as though the world is a battlefield. Such a mindset is difficult to learn in times of peace. However, the situation we find ourselves in is a perfect environment for it. Those who lack the resolve to better themselves, to reforge themselves in the fires of adversity, leave now. or you run the risk of leaving later in Adios's arms. Very well. In that case, I welcome each and every one of you to Thor's Military Academy's branch campus. Arise, O youth, and become the foundation of the world. I greet you with these familiar words from Emperor Dreichels.
Emperor Dreichels was the founder of Thor's Military Academy. And, ooh, there's some juicy details about him that we'll get into eventually. Unfortunately, I don't think we get those details until the next game.
Well, I'm nice and overwhelmed now, but...
I don't want to spoil everything.
Just where are we supposed to go? General, Principal, could I get you to announce the final class?
Again, like, what's the point, dude? Just point at them and be like, all right, you three, class 7, let's go.
Huh?
Very well. We'll be picking up after the main campus's classes 1 through 6, with our own classes 7 through 9. The 3 of you make up Class 7, Special Operations. Your instructor will be him, Reen Schwarzer.
She's so weird. Like, why did they keep all this from Reen? It's like they're setting him up to be a failed instructor or something. I don't know.
Wow! I looked over the blueprints, but I didn't think it'd be this big.
Don't get so excited. This facility is nothing remarkable. As I explained before, much of your duties will be performed here under my direction. I expect nothing short of raw talent from a Russell.
Yes, sir!
So, she's a student here after all.
I don't know if they really go into too much detail about it in these later games, but Professor Epstein, who was referenced earlier, is the father of orbment technology, which is basically what allows it's essentially a technology that allows people to use magic. That's the simplest way to put it. He had 3 disciples. There's I think Albert Russell. I just forgot this guy's name. I don't know how I just forgot this guy's name. Oh, that bugs me so much. Yeah, well, whatever. This guy, and then I can't remember her name. She's in much later games. But there was someone from Crossbell was also a disciple. These 3 disciples, I wish I remembered their names, but for whatever reason, I always draw a blank when I need to recall names. But anyway, these 3 people, after learning from the father of orbment technology, they went back to their countries of origin. So this guy right here came back to Erebonia. Russell went back to Liberl, and the lady, she went back to Calvard. Did I say she was from Crossbell? She's from Calvard, not Crossbell. And they brought back with them orbment technology, took their own disciples, taught them how to do it, and basically they started the Orbital Revolution, which you can think of essentially the technological revolution in the real world. It only took like a few years for the orbital revolution to get from no technology whatsoever to now where we have insane technology. I think that specific time span was like 50 years between then and now. So maybe even shorter than that. We'll find a book later on that'll kind of explain it a little bit more, but this guy is way more important than this game is making him seem.
I could swear I've heard the name Russell somewhere before. But more importantly, that we're Class 7 is clearly no coincidence. Only 3 students, and she's one of them.
Combat tactics and military finance are undergoing their orientations at the moment. Special operations will be having an orienteering exercise. You must make it through this facility in one piece.
That's not ominous at all.
In one piece? What does that mean?
What is this building for?
It's called Einhell Keep. It was built in conjunction with the branch campus for testing new methods of training. The interior is fully controllable via orbital technology and features variable difficulty levels. As for your exercise, you will be combating monsters and such unleashed within the keep.
What?
Monsters? That's a joke, right?
Now I understand. Special operations indeed. I guess this is a fitting enough exercise, given our class's name. And it's not just for my students either, is it?
It helps that you're quick on the uptake. That said, don't assume it will be the same as the Class 7 you were part of. Rather than an experimental clash between social classes, this one will act as an established task force for assignments in the field. And as its instructor, you will have your students see each assignment through.
It's all starting to come together.
Hold on just a second. We did what you said and came here, but what the heck is all this crap?
They just explained it to you.
This is just... I mean, no one ever told me I was being put in some shady Black Ops squad.
Your placement in Class 7 is the result of your aptitude test, Cadet Crawford. If you are dissatisfied, you have the option to pack your bags and return to the Military Police Academy.
That's all the way in Crossbell.
I've yet to accept the situation, but I understand it now at the very least. Can you give us more details?
Certainly. Instructor Schwarzer and the 3 of you will enter the keep and stand by for further instructions.
Michael handed Reen 4 Master Quartz.
While on standby, they will explain their qualifications as you brief them on the use of the Arcus II.
Understood.
Bah! Finally, we can begin the trial. Disciple candidate, don't dawdle. Everything must be up and running in 10 minutes.
Yes.
I do like the Arcus 2s. The original, what were they called? The original orbments from the Sky games were really cool.
Damn. Looks like this school's even more messed up than I'd heard.
Simpler in some ways.
I'd prefer if non-affiliates stayed off the premises.
But I like the Arcus. The Arcus, I like the way it functions in this game.
Take it easy. I ain't here to cause trouble. As soon as she's done with her orientation, I'm getting the hell out of here.
Very well. You may have been referred here by the royal family, but don't forget your place. That extends to any actions you and your friends will take in the Empire from here on out.
So, if you had played all the previous games, you would know that he is a bracer, so his friends are the Bracer Guild, which is currently kind of shunned in the Empire. We'll get into that later.
I'd say that's up to you guys, you know? You got a whole country up to its neck in plots and schemes, and then a screwed up school like this pops up out of nowhere. Really makes you wonder who's pulling the strings around here.
I suppose I should have expected as much from an A-rank bracer.
We'll get into what the Bracer Guild is later on too, for those of you that don't know.
A facility full of untested mechanisms certainly sounds like a playground for the professor. So how much do you already know?
Nothing too specific. The above-ground portion is a cube measuring 50 arch on each side, and the below-ground area is still being expanded.
Are the two of you already acquainted?
Yes.
We are. I just had no idea she'd be one of my students. But that's neither here nor there.
Neither here nor there. I'll explain that in a minute.
Let's start with introductions while everything's being prepped. I just got here earlier today, so I'm sorry I haven't had time to speak with you two yet. I'm...
Why even bother introducing yourself? We all know you're Reen Schwarzer, the Ashen Chevalier. The big hero who put an end to the Erebonian Civil War when he was just a student. Not to mention the occupation of Crossbell. I'm sure everyone in Erebonia knows who you are. Probably everyone in Crossbell, too.
In addition, you resolved incident after incident across the Empire as part of your schoolwork. Then, during the Northern War last October, you worked alongside General Le Guin and Brigadier General Bardius to annex Northumbria.
Yeah, now that I think about it, I don't think Le Guin actually had much to do with Crossbell. I think they were still holed up as the remnants of the Noble Alliance from the Civil War, so she wouldn't have been involved in the Crossbell stuff. I don't think.
Le Guin? Like, our principal? Wait, what? And he helped occupy Northumbria?
That's erroneous. The actual circumstances were...
You're both very well informed. Though, calling me a hero is a bit much. I'd still like to say a little bit about myself. As you know, I'm Reen Schwarzer. I'm a graduate of Thor's Military Academy's main campus. I got my diploma just last month, and I'm starting as an instructor here at the branch campus today. I'll be overseeing martial arts and Panzer Soldat training outside the classroom. Inside the classroom, I'll be teaching history. That is, of course, in addition to being the homeroom teacher for Class 7 Special Operations.
I'll go next.
Kurt Vander.
My name is Kurt Vander. I'm from the capital. I've heard more than just the common stories about you.
You're a Vander? That would make you General Zex and Lieutenant Colonel Mueller's...
Mueller is my older brother, and Zex is my uncle. Though I'm aware I look nothing like them, right up to my hair.
Yeah.
Mueller. Zex.
It's true, he doesn't have dark hair or even a similar build.
Also known as One-Eye Zex.
By the way, are those glasses fake? They don't look good on you at all. You should probably get rid of them.
Oof.
Oof, indeed.
Fashion is clearly not their intended function.
All right, I get it. They don't look good. No need to rub it in. Nice to meet you, Kurt. You're up next.
Fine. Oh, brother. I'm Una Crawford. I transferred here from the Crossbell Police Academy. And honestly, I'd rather not be here. But if that's how it's gonna be, then I'll just have to make the most of it.
Ah, Crossbell. I had my suspicions. So, when you say police academy, you're talking about the military police academy, right?
There was no military slapped on the name before the annexation. You guys are the ones who changed it. Are you saying I can only call it by the official name the great and powerful Erebonia has blessed it with?
No, that's not what I meant. Sorry. I was being insensitive.
Well, I might have overreacted, but I still don't accept that name.
Yeah. That's completely understandable.
She was kind of basically a fangirl of the special support section during the Crossbell games and really looked up to them. Crossbell didn't really have a military, but they had the police, which kept the peace, as well as kind of allowed the state of Crossbell to be a more or less independent state. So she has a lot of complicated feelings about Erebonia coming in and overthrowing the group of people that were long considered the heroes of Crossbell and responsible for pretty much all of Crossbell's success and even ability to exist in a lot of ways. Yeah, she's got a lot of bad feelings about that. So that hopefully that makes her attitude seem a little more reasonable.
I'm less than. Altina Orion, formerly part of the Imperial Army's Intelligence Division.
Isn't that classified?
My affiliation with them ended upon my enrollment here. On paper. Please, think nothing of it.
I feel as though I've just heard something I shouldn't have.
The Intelligence Division is pretty hardcore, isn't it? Hold up! What do you mean, on paper?
Slip of the tongue. Oops.
There's that snark.
Thank you for waiting. Preparations are now complete for the Level 0 Einhell trial. If you haven't already, please set your Arcus 2s now.
Is that the girl from earlier?
I was under the impression she was a student like us.
Understood. Give us just a moment. Each of you were given one of these, right?
Ah, that.
I was sent one, but I haven't turned it on yet.
It's a battle orbment. Normal battle orbments are personal devices that link with their user and can produce a variety of effects. They can improve your physical abilities and allow you to cast orbital arts, among other things. But this is the newest model, the Arcus II. It has a few additional functions.
Interesting.
It's a little different from the Enigma models in Crossbell.
To be precise, they are the product of a collaboration between the Reinford Company and Epstein Foundation. I assume these models are combat ready?
Yeah, I'll explain how they work. Now, each of you take one of these.
Green handed a master quartz to each of the 3 students.
We get master quartz?
Indeed you do.
The Enigmas did have these.
The basics should be the same. Go ahead and set your master quartz in a central slot.
Yes, sir.
Here?
I should set mine while they're at it.
Which basically means we're gonna set all of theirs. We have freedom of movement. Remember the controls here. So quartz. Oh no, we only set Rain's. Huh. That's weird. I thought we set all of them. So as you can see, oh, I thought the levels weren't supposed to have carried over. No, I guess they didn't, because I had them all maxed, so I guess some of these you just get at much higher levels. Anyway, this is where the first bit of strategy when it comes to combat in these games comes in place. These Master Quartz and Quartz basically determine your magic abilities. You can think of it does a little bit more than that. So basically it gives you the different spells, as this game calls it, arts that you can use depending on which quartz you have installed. So for example, this one is a water quartz, and it gives you recovery spells. And I think you might get like a simple water attack or something. I don't remember for sure. But they also give buffs. Some of them give buffs, not all of them. So like, if we were to, let's just look at one of those. You don't have to actually set it. So this one, for example, attack 3 increases our strength stat by 40. Strength stat is what determines the raw damage you do when you just simply strike an enemy with your weapon. Master Quartz is your basis on all of this. It will determine the largest amount of buffs that you get, essentially. So if you're building a character to be a healing character, you want to have a Master Quartz that makes it so that, you know, recovery, you recover HP through offensive arts. Probably not one I would do, but ones that decrease the amount of oh, this one's a good one. Amount healed multiplied by 2.25 to start out with. At it's a level 2, so that'll increase as it levels up. But basically, if you heal someone for 100 points of health, well, now instead you're going to heal them for 225 points of health. So that would be a really good one for that. For Reen, I like to do damage. That's broken. Raises strength, defense, arts defense, and speed when HP is low. $, strength / defense, arts, speed up. 4 for 999,992 turns. That seems glitched. That shouldn't be accurate. Anyway, with him we want to do damage. The Chevalier is a good one. Increases physical damage by 225% maximum. Critical rates, which might have this wrong, but I think that's basically the percentage chance of getting a critical hit. And we can automatically recover from a KO once per battle, which is extremely useful. That means if we get knocked out, we immediately get back up with only 1 HP, but with 100 craft points, which is actually really helpful. Probably end up going with that one. Reen's not really a good one for doing criticals. That one would be decent, but I think we'll probably put that one on Yuna. Attacks and crafts cause stat down, meh. Absorbs magic attacks. Critical damage, again, Reen's not really a crit. You can build him as a crit. Oh, that one's broken too, what the heck? Oh, whatever. You can build him as a crit, and so is that one. What the? But he's not the most effective. Why are all of these broken? What the heck? Yeah, so we're definitely going with Chevalier for him. We'll probably put Thor on Yuna, because I think out of all the playable characters we have, she does the most break damage. And then we have the option to put a sub-quartz, which is new starting in this game, in the series, which allows us to slot another Master Quartz, even if it's slotted in another character's. We just don't get as much of a benefit from it. So I think I typically do this one. Your delay is increased, but your damage is increased by another 100% with your regular attacks and crafts. So for building a damage, like just raw maximum damage character, that's the best one. And then I don't think it'll let us place any more quartz. Oh, duh, because it's a... I was completely missing the symbol on the right that tells you can only slot a certain type of quartz in. We're gonna look at just the super rare ones. Delay +8, speed down. So if you look at the bottom of the screen, it says SR Support Art, Area L, delay +8, speed down 4 turns. That is the spell, the art that you get from slotting that quartz. Right below it is any buff that you get from it, or description of what the art does. So delay +8, delay +8 slows down the flow of time for targeted enemies. It's 30% damage with arts. We don't really use Reen for arts. This is a good one to slot. Your first attack deals another 100% damage, and attacks, crafts can 100% damage for regular attacks or crafts. So even if you use your ultimate S craft, it's multiplied by 100% damage, and has a 20% chance of instantly KOing enemies. That is a great one to slot. Slot our required ones first. For these, I do the Mars gem because that's strength +80, and it increases our critical rate, which is nice. And you recover craft points by just attacking enemies on the field. So it's a good way to make sure that we always have craft points, or at the very least can recover them quickly. We'll probably go with this one because it's +40 to damage. And basically at this point, I search through all of them and find which ones give me the highest strength stat. That's a good one because it gives us strength and arts, but that would kind of be wasted on Reen with how I tend to use them. Ooh, that's a good one. 30% chance of our essentially physical attacks causing speed down or movement down. Oh, we already crypt that one. Ha! Duh. Inflict faints. Defense, health. That's a good one, but not what we want to put on Reen. 40. Attacks and crafts can charm enemies. That's fairly decent. That's also pretty decent. Basically, that means that regular physical attacks would debuff the strength of art spells and defense against arts on whatever you attack. 30% chance of doing that, which could open the door for another character to do even more damage. Could be very helpful. You know what? I think we're actually just going to do that one, because that's a really good one. Ooh, and then the Odin gem adds 50 and gives us Crescent Mirror. That's a pretty good one. 40. This last one, we're just going to go with one that has the most increase on our freeze or mute enemies. Let's go with that one, actually. That's a pretty good one. Alright.
Whoa!
I can feel it working.
Now that you've set your Master Quartz, you're synced with your Arcus units. You should be able to notice a significant difference in combat.
All right.
Okay, now this is new.
How long do you intend to keep me waiting?
Sorry, Professor. We're ready.
Then let's not waste any more time. Level 0 begins on floor B1. The trial will be considered completed once you return to ground level.
Professor, isn't that red light? Sir, you shouldn't use that.
Oh, don't act like you have a lick of common sense. You're Albert's granddaughter. It's time we saw what Class 7's Special Operations is made of. I'm curious to see if you can survive with a passing score.
Hey, watch the floor!
Huh?
He knows a thing or two because he's seen a thing or two. And been through a thing or two. This basically happened to him.
Right yourself and brace for the landing. Altina, you?
Clown Soleus.
Never mind.
What happened? I remember that professor talking, then the floor opened up.
It was Yuna, correct?
Huh?
My apologies, but if you could move. It's not that you're heavy, but I'm having trouble breathing.
Well then, history repeats itself.
The floor appears to be padded, so bruising should not be an issue. How strangely like the obscene positions you often find yourself in, Instructor Reen.
Please don't say things that'll give people the wrong impression. Oh, wow. I'm surprised you're already calling me an instructor.
That is your current designation.
I assure you, I didn't intend for this to happen. Then again, I suppose intent is irrelevant. I won't make any further excuses. You may hit me if it'll make you feel better.
How very admirable of you. You being so calm about it just pisses me off even more. So I think I'll take you up on that. Erebonian boys are just so... Ugh!
I do not believe his nationality was a factor.
You were just a little unlucky.
Not unlucky. I lacked the expertise to make a proper landing. That resulted in embarrassment for one of my classmates. I admit my fault.
I see. He's so mature for his age. Well, minus one stinging cheek, the three of you look fine to me. So, it's time to begin storming the keep. But first, I'll need each of you to show me your weapons.
This whole thing is a joke, right? Do we really have to play along?
I know the professor, and he isn't the type to joke around. He's serious about measuring each of our abilities. I want to learn everyone's combat styles so we can work together and get out of here safely.
Understood. These are my weapons.
Two swords?
That takes skill.
You're using the Vanderschool's dual blade style then. I knew of it, but I've never met a practitioner.
I admit our great sword style has far more notoriety, but that style also requires one to be born with a broader physique. These blades are better suited for the likes of me.
I didn't realize. Well, Yuna, how about you?
I'm still not down for all this, but I get it. This is a military academy, so here you go.
Another dual wielder.
You use side-handle batons?
They look a little more complicated than that. What are they exactly?
These are gunbreakers, special tonfa with guns installed, developed by the one and only CGF. They can switch between melee and mid-range firing.
An intriguing weapon.
A Crossbell Guardian Force, right? If I recall, First Lieutenant Orlando was once part of it. He'd left long before the occupation disbanded them, though. Good to know. We'll see how well they work in action today. You do seem to know your way around them.
Of course I do. I trained with them at the police academy. And they'll be way more useful than a couple of weapons as old as the Great Collapse.
We'll see where everyone stands once we've engaged in actual combat. You're up next, Altina.
Understood.
Hold up. There's something I've been wondering for a while now. Who let a kid enroll at a military academy?
I've been curious about that myself. She claimed to be with the intelligence division, but surely she won't be joining us in battle.
Well, personally, I agree, but...
There is no need for concern. My physical age is approximately 14 years old. I am no small child.
Physical age? No, you're definitely small.
I also have my weapon, the basis for my admittance into the intelligence division.
What the hell?
This explains that black shadow I thought I saw earlier.
Clown Soleus, a combat shell. The latest version of the line of special weaponry. Further details are classified. Suffice to say, it will contribute to our overall fighting strength.
Are things like that normal in the Empire?
Of course not. It's my first time seeing something like this, too. The Golden Rakshasa, the Ashen Chevalier, and even a girl like her. What manner of place is this branch campus?
I don't blame either of you for having questions, but we can save them for another time. By the way, this is my weapon.
Of course. The Tachi is used by students of the Eight Leaves, One Blade school.
Just like back then. I mean, it's just like the sword Arios used.
Right. It's not an Imperial-style sword. It comes from the East. I guess the Divine Blade of Wind is pretty famous in Crossbell, huh?
A lot happened, but he still has plenty of fans. Even when a certain empire has made him a wanted man.
Yeah, I suppose so.
A certain state of Crossbell should have made him a wanted man with everything that guy was getting up to, if we're being perfectly honest.
That covers everyone then. Let's be on our way. We're currently on floor B1. If we make it back up to ground level, this little trial will be over. I'll give you some tips along the way on combat, how to use arts, and your Arcus units. Follow me, and proceed carefully and deliberately.
Okay, let's just go.
I'll give it my all.
Commence mission.
About the notebook. We can open a notebook and see camp menu things, and we can automatically record information, and main tab can check overall rating. Basically,
The entrance is right over there. Let's move out as soon as we're ready.
Yes, sir. Just what the heck is all this?
The Einhell Keep. So yes, this is our notebook. It tracks all of our things. My bonding should be way higher than that. Huh. It's not supposed to reset the bonding levels. Whatever. It's fine. Looks like everything else is present, so that's going to make things easier. And then we also have items. I do have a bunch of DLC stuff, so we can get all of that into our inventory. Wow, okay, that's kind of tedious. I'm going to do that later. But that's probably where we're going to end this episode. If we go much farther, we're going to get locked into like another very long cutscene after we get through this keep. So we'll start out with a little bit of combat next time and progress with the story. So yeah, I guess that's all I got to say about that. So until then, I will see you all then. Goodbye for now.